brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in the inner harbor, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On play action, here's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play right off the bat, 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Dallas.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's not going to get too far and tackled after a gain of just a yard. Look him up on a second down and 8.
18-yard line.
Prescott again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And third down coming up.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. A short kick. Down to the 7.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It is uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal?
Yeah, here we go. Right to line. What do you think?
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
The kicker on.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again here with Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there. Nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. That one is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
It'll be a pickup or 10. First down, Cowboys. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it. Second down and 2. In motion, Lamb. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Oh, and he takes a really good lick to the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
46.
A gain of 7. First down, Cowboys.
Kill. 46.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. On the handoff, Blue. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow, it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and goal for Prescott. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
13-yard line.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
First and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On the zone read, it's Mitchell. He's inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
60 yards.
A big play there for Baltimore. That gains an even 60 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. He'll come up now for second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. Short, complete to Likely. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Real quick, ready? So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We're going to 53. Yeah! There we go! 26.
From the gun, they'll go with blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's Prescott. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become...
That is caught. What a throw. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Prescott on first down. Left side, caught by Lang. Man, he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Prescott now. Throwing right. It's taken in. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To the air again. Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this is a long one. Officially 64-yard field goal attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this stays a 2-score game. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5. From the 41, here's second down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 21, here's second and 6. Gonna go right back to Henry. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A tackling plan for the defense, Mike, is critical when you're facing a back like this. You know that one guy is not going to be enough to bring him down. You have to get as many hats to the ball as you can, slow him up just enough to buy time, and in this case, they get him down for a loss. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12. They put Pickens in motion. On 1st and 10, Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First down, Prescott. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
We're going to 54 wire. 26.
On first down, here's Blue. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. A run once more with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd down and 3. Back to throw is Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. That'll be a gain of 20. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cowboy first down.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The 42-yard line.
They put Pickens in motion. On second down, it's Dak. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw again. Dak will get this out wide, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They put Pickens in motion. Scott again. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
That is Ferguson in motion. Again, Prescott to the air. This one on the floor. To the goal line and in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Play action now. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fox. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
46-yard line.
Hey, sit on. Sit on. Hey, shot. Go ahead. Hey, shot.
Pistol gives to Henry. Henry hit the ball, comes free. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
By the Cowboys.
A run with Blue. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's second and 9. They put Pickens in motion. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will cut the deficit to 7. So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Jackson. This one complete to Baker. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Third and
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Again, it's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Jackson looking to throw, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Hey, report. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Report.
To throw is Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And good running on the return. It'll help him out. That's the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And he's brought down after a gain of couple. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
On 3rd down, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Cowboys, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cowboys.
Kill.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds. as the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Hey, kill!
Throwing is Prescott. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys. First down. A gain of 12.
Yeah, there we go! Hey,
And
take
the
the ball, hey!
First down.
They'll run with Blue. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down when he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
We're going to 53.
A run on first and goal. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now Prescott. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got it at the 3. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's fourth and goal. They put Pickens in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. It comes with a minute 25 left to go in the contest. First and goal, and it's Henry. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A 4-yard gain.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
3rd and goal for Jackson. Flush to his right. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. Unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The Cowboys take over 1st down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion right. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete. Left side to Pickens.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. In motion, Lamb. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Going up top. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. That is Ferguson in motion. Prescott on 1st down. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
47. Here we go, 40.
They'll throw again. Dak. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, middle. What? You change it.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
No, we
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now they burn the timeout. They are in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
It is 2nd and a yard. Jackson up top again. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now 4 seconds left. And we get a timeout call.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, Alpha, it's not.
One last shot now for Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.